What's up, everybody? Happy Friday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of GH. Um, this whole situation at Deception is a powder keg at this point. It is just blown up. First of all, I totally get where Lucy's coming from because she did have a valid point. When you're in the industry of modeling and you're modeling on magazine covers, it depends on who the magazine is. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you're gonna have to give wholesome and clean image, and sometimes you're gonna have to give mysterious. Sometimes you're gonna have to give naughty. Sometimes you're gonna have to give edgy. It depends on what it's calling for. You know what I'm saying? So she's not lying about that because I've seen a lot of magazine covers, and she's not lying. That's what it depends on who you're doing the shoot for. You know, you got to do what they're wanting you to do for the cover. It depends on what that issue is. But I also respect Sasha for wanting to walk away. You know what I mean? And I'm glad that, they remembered why she got into this in the first place, because Michael did negotiate that for her. It's not like something she was begging for. He the one that kind of, leapfrogged her into it. So I can't say I blame her for not wanting to do it no more. She did it. She, made her money. It was fun for some time, and then it became not fun. And I always say that if something turns into a chore or it starts to not being fun anymore, it starts to not be fun, I say walk away from it. Because the minute I feel like, oh, well, this isn't fun anymore for me and it's becoming too much, and I walk away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not staying doing something just to do it, because then you're going through the motions, and you don't ever want to get to that place where you're just going through the damn motions. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. So I don't blame Sasha for walking away. And I love the conversation that her and Cody had, because Cody didn't care for modeling either. And I like that he got the money, he made some good money from doing the modeling, that he could walk away and, take that money and do something with it. He made some money, do something with it, That's the fun part about life. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to get fired from something. It's hard to walk away from something sometimes because you do think about the money. But it's also a thrilling thing too. It's how do I put it? It's like it rejuvenates you in a way. It's fun to walk into the unknown sometimes. Walking into the unknown territory can be a fun thing. Scary, but fun. And I'm glad that, Sasha and Cody see it that way. Trying to figure out what's next, their careers and stuff. I wish that they would figure out what's next for their damn relationship and get on that. Fuck a career. Like, what are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? Because all this heming and hawing around each other is getting on my nerves. Like, are they a couple or are they not? Like, what are we going to do? They need to figure that out. So anyway, moving on from that. I don't blame Maxie and BLQ for being pissed at Lucy. I really don't. Because they sick of her ass. And my issue with Deception is we need to break down the management, the leadership positions. Like, who the fuck is in charge? Like, we know Tracy is the majority stockholder, so all final decisions automatically go through Tracy. We know that. But who the hell is the CEO? Because Lucy's still walking around like she running things. BLQ be putting her input in like she running something. We already know what Maxie do. She the VP, creative director. We know her title. What are the other two titles? Like, what is BLQ and Lucy? Are they co-CEOs? Like, is one CEO? The one is COO? We need to define these positions. Like, who has the authority besides Tracy? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's running the day-to-day? That's what we need to get figured out here. Like, I don't blame Maxie for being pissed off at Lucy, because Lucy keep trying to be territorial. Oh, this is my company. Oh, I run things. I this, that. Like, that's not the attitude to have all the time. Like, yeah, you rebranded, Deception and stuff like that. It was your idea to get it back up and running again. Nobody's taking that away from Lucy. But when she was running off doing her thing with Victor Cassadine and all up and hiding and doing her mess with him and Anna, it was Maxie that was at the office every day running shit. If Maxie wasn't there, Lucy would have never been able to just do whatever she wanted to do on the side. Who the hell would have ran the company? She should be thanking Maxie, and I don't blame Maxie for being pissed off. Like Maxie is too busy trying to save that company, trying to, put out the damn fires all over the place, and Lucy just wants to make a mockery of every damn thing. At this point, I know BLQ is just, second guessing herself at this point. She don't know what to do. Like she don't know if there's even going to be a company to give to Maxie and stuff, and she feel like this plan of hers ain't going to work. But my thing is, she already told Tracy the plan. So what else is there for her to do? You already told Tracy the plan. So why not just tell Tracy, well, I don't like being at deception. It's not my thing, and I feel like Maxie is better equipped to do it. Tracy could just hand the damn shares over to Maxie. Or come up with a payment plan for Maxie to buy her out. Something. You know what I'm saying? Because it's clear BLQ don't want to be there. That's obvious. So moving on from that, I enjoyed that little conversation between Cody and Olivia and stuff like that. I enjoyed it. I seen some people comments online where some people were suggesting that maybe the writers were trying to, Kim test Olivia and Cody to see if they're gonna get into something salacious. I said, that boy young enough to be her son? No. He friends with her son? Hell no. That is gross. Not to say that it don't happen, because it do happen, but you might as well just keep her with Ned. Speaking of Ned, where the hell is Ned? Like, all this shit going down with Dante, Ned ain't been around once. Where the hell he at? I just realized that Ned been missing in action throughout all of this. But anyway, I enjoyed them. I really did. I enjoyed that little talk that they had and whatnot. They need to come on and wake Dante up. And speaking of Dante and Cody, whatever happened to that secret? Because he talked about camp and stuff. Wasn't there like some type of something illegal that they did back in the day and that storyline just got dropped? Like, what happened with that? Like, are we going to finish that out? Like, are they going to pick that back up? Because I was intrigued by it. Like, what did they do? I was seriously intrigued. I thought that was a little cute scene between Chase and the kids when he was deputizing them, making them honorary deputies and stuff like that. Donna's little class. I thought that was hilarious. Now, wouldn't that be a kick in the head if another one of Sonny kids became a cop? Now, that'd be some shit. Sonny would have 2 kids in law enforcement. Wouldn't that be something? That'd be a hot mess. It's about time Jason decided to turn himself in. I'm glad he did. Because it really is the only option at this point. You can't keep running because he putting too many people in harm's way with this. Like, so many people that know about him and know where he is can get charged. Willow could have got charged, lost her job, even though she was a willing participant, but still, it's like you're putting too many people in the line of fire. Danny, it's not fair to a lot of them, even though the grown folk, Danny a child, he don't know no better. But the grown ones, it's like, they know better, but still, you still putting them in this shit. So I'm glad he turned himself in. Chase is hilarious. Chase is funny. He really sat there and told BLQ, "Oh, I want to strangle Jason." Strangle Jason. I would have paid to see that. Chase strangles Jason. More like Jason strangles Chase, but okay. Jason would have beat Chase ass. Chase better go sit down somewhere. Like, sir, you probably wouldn't even got one punch in on him. I'm just saying. Like, you better check his records. But it seemed to me like Jason is a man with a plan. Because Jason told Diane was happy as shit to see Jason and hear from him. But Jason told Diane, like, listen, I don't plan on being here that long. So it sounded to me like he got a little plan up his sleeve. And something tells me that once Agent Cakes come in, that's a part of the plan to get him out. That reminds me so much of Stefano Demir on Days. I remember when Stefano got arrested. Stefano, please, that man ain't making not one phone call. They kept asking him, "You want to make a call?" He said, "Nope, I won't be here long." That's when you know somebody got a little trick up their sleeve. And Chase was such a fool trying to go toe to toe with Diane when Diane had asked him for a moment alone with Jason. He gonna sit there, oh, he gotta be booked first. Okay, son, you must not know who the hell you talking to. That is Diane the Miller. Have you not been formally introduced? if she wants to talk to her client for a moment, let her talk to her client. Because we all know once Diane start spewing that legal jargon, you best to move out of her way because you're going to get chewed up. So you might as well just let her talk to her client. I don't know why you sitting here with all this talking. Like, oh, well, he got to be booked. Do it look like Diane cares about that? He going to get booked after she talks to her client. Now, step your ass to the side. Thank you. BLQ need to educate her man on who Diane is. I'm just saying, like, educate him. Because clearly he needs a class. So, anyway, speaking of Diane, when she was talking to Robert about Alexis and stuff getting her law license back, it seems to me the way Diane made it sound like somebody purposefully wanted Alexis disbarred, whoever was on the committee that disbarred her. Because when Alexis got disbarred, they pushed it through rather quickly. There was no hearing, there was no nothing. They just pushed that shit through. So it sounds to me like somebody was gunning for Alexis. And I wonder who, because Diane been making all these phone calls trying to figure that out. And I want to know who. Who on the committee was trying to get rid of Alexis and why? Because it seemed personal to me. Like they did that shit, you know, like they really didn't want her to be a lawyer no more. And I wonder who. Who could have been on that committee? So that was pretty interesting to me. But anyway, yeah, Michael was an idiot. Like Michael sitting there, oh, I could let you borrow the ELQ jet. I'm glad Jason told him no, because you let him borrow that ELQ jet, it's going to be traced back to you in the Quartermains, dummy. You're going to be charged. Why would he let you do that? But anyway, that was pretty much the whole episode. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Have a great weekend. Peace.